Hi everybody, this is Duane with Lilleys Landing Resort Marina. It is Wednesday, September the 5th. It is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I'm heading out to do the one cast. They've had the water off all day today and it's kind of hot. Every now and then we're getting a breeze, but there has been some fish out here in front of the dock. I just saw one rise up here by the leaves. But I'm kind of looking for some chop. Looks like we got some breeze coming this way, so we might get some chop right here in just a minute. So I'm going to kind of position the boat. We're just right in front of the dock, out in the middle here. And I'm going to back us off this bluff just a little bit. There's been a school out in front of the dock all morning. Lots of people catching fish, or a few people catching a lot of fish off the dock today. All right, there's some chop right up there in front of us. That breeze is starting to hit us a little bit. When it's real calm like this, I like some cloud cover, which we got just a little bit. The sun keeps popping out though. And some chop on the water, and I'm seeing some right up here. I'm gonna just kind of chase the chop around. I've got a rod rigged up with a 1/32 ounce sculpin and ginger jig on 2-pound test. And I'm not making any promises, but I'm gonna try and catch a fish out here today. All right, there's that breeze. I can see it coming up the lake just a little bit. And I think we're supposed to get some rain tonight. We're talking about a 100% chance at 8 o'clock. And they're only supposed to turn on a half of a unit for 1 hour, I think at 7 p.m. So there's that sculpin and ginger jig, just a 1/32 ounce on 2-pound test. You can actually see these fish swimming around here in the water column. All right, I'm gonna get, there's like a patch of leaves here and then clear water out here, so I'm gonna try and get right on the edge of it. Oh, I gotta open the bail first. I got all excited about making my cast, saw a clear spot there, and hooked my line all up. All right, here we go. Get that wet first. And I casted it about 25, 30 feet out there, so not very far. Talked to Steve Dickey this morning. He had a trip this morning and they caught a bunch on night crawlers, so night crawlers was working. And then the people fishing off the dock that were doing real well were fishing, oh, I might have had a bite right there, orange and white power bait. Oh, I just had another bite. That wind is pushing me towards my jig, so I'm kind of using that trolling motor to pull us away from the jig. I'm pretty sure I had 2 little bites there. Oh, I just had another bite. But they're just nipping at it. What I've ended up doing is nosing the boat into the wind so I can kind of counter it with the trolling motor. And my jig is all the way back in, so nothing officially on the one cast. The pressure is off. Now I can start fishing this a little bit more like I normally would. It is tangled up just a little bit. Those fish were chewing on it some. Phil and I got back from dove hunting in Kansas yesterday afternoon. We hunted Monday evening and Tuesday morning. Monday evening the hunt was kind of a bust. The field we were hunting, the birds had moved off of it and didn't really see a whole lot of activity there. And then Tuesday morning we went to a different field. It was a wheat field that had been burnt. and then replanted with wheat again. So there's a bunch of wheat kernels laying everywhere. And the doves really wanted to be into that. We had 7 people total hunting the field, and just about everybody limited out. Dogs had a lot of fun retrieving birds, so it was a really good time. And now we're back to fishing again. No bites on that cast. I'm just gonna let the wind blow us now. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, I missed him again. They are just barely nipping at it. My line just kind of acted like it quit sinking. And when I went to jig it, it was just a little heavy. I felt it make contact. There's one jumping right there behind us. I picked up some moss. Now it's getting pretty windy for this 2-pound test. Lots of boats just kind of hanging out right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, including me. No one down below us. From all about the power lines up to the just past the pump house, everybody's kind of hanging out. I'll let this one sink a little bit farther. Maybe. Gator Bob showed up at the resort today. The intro, the boat going by, that is Gator Bob. And he come into the resort today with his family. Hopefully they'll have a good week of fishing. That is the wrong way. Nothing. The breeze is starting to die down a little bit. Oh, and here it comes again. So from what I can tell, the best way to fish below the trophy area right now in this still water, I would imagine they're going to have it off all day again tomorrow, kind of like today. We'll be fishing the night crawlers and the power bait. There ought to be a pretty good bite at 7 or so when they turn this water on. I'm gonna cast way out there, see what happens. Be a little bit of movement there, a little bit of a change up. Possibly the pink power worm under a float if you can find some chop on the water like this. Maybe a micro jig and a midge under a float even in the chop like this. They have completely turned their way around from where we started, but we haven't really gone anywhere. We're still out in front of the dock. It's kind of in front of the office, lower end of the dock. But there's still some chop out here. Oh, my line went straight, but I didn't feel nothing. There's one. Finally talked him into it. A little stalker, it looks like. Settle down, little guy. We're going to put you back. And there are fish out here. This might be looking a little bit up into the air there. All right, let's see if we can get one more real quick. They're not real aggressive, just a little nippy at it. Well, I might have a little bump there. Oh, I just saw one rise. Right. Oh, I landed right on his head. Felt a little something there too. Now, at this angle I cannot see my line at all. And I really like watching my line when I'm jig fishing. All right, one more cast and I'm gonna call it a show. Still can't see my line that way very well. All right, everybody, that's the one cast for today. At least we got to see one fish. I think officially we had a miss on the first cast, so we'll put that down in the the numbers block there. Well, sure, thank you all for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and share us on Facebook. Thanks.